TechLead. He's viewed as the Hitler of YouTube. Osama bin Coder. Was he ever really the bad guy? Or were people just freaking idiots? Scandals, right? This is what we're here for. We want to know what's the meat. What caused his career downfall? Well, it all starts sexism. Now, Mr. TechLead, he's got some tweets out there. I ain't gonna lie, he's got some tweets out there that are a little bit on the nose. Tweets about how he used to purposely reject women's resumes, which it's pure satire. And it's funny. It is funny. Right? He's managed to get people so mad that they click on his videos and do all this shit. He's a genius. He's a marketing genius. He's the old school Roy Lee, right? He was Roy Lee before Roy Lee. However, I know it sounds bad to put a however after that, but and it sounds even worse to use a but you know what if we read these tweets at face value, if you had to choose between a Nancy and a Bill, if I'm a company that needs to survive, now I'm a low viewer channel. I don't have much views. This video is probably going to get 3 views. So we can be honest with ourselves here. Are we taking Bill or are we taking Nancy? Now, maybe Nancy's good enough. Maybe she's got something that stands her out over Bill. Maybe she's got 2 things. And so is he sexist? Yes. He is, but so am I. So are you probably. I think everyone is sexist. That's just nature. And dude, I want you to watch this anti-glaze video and tell me if any YouTuber you know is doing the same shit.
Businesses. You want to learn how to become a sellout? As an ex-Google, ex-Facebook, ex-married millionaire tech lead, this man sells snake oil.
With enough affiliate marketing to set off an ad blocker. I used to watch a lot of jomatech. I mean, I even sent him this email.
Million token. I would say this probably was the biggest impact to his career, so to speak, whatever you want to call it. And so a lot of YouTubers made videos about this. They freaking ate his lunch, bro. They went to town on Sir TechLead. He went from TechLead to tech. Yeah, I'm out the fucking door. Like he was gone after that. But I was like, okay, this is a blip. I got to double check here. I got to double click on this, make sure. And I did my research. I did. And what I uncovered was that a lot of the victims, right, quote unquote victims, they're idiots. Like at some point you have to question, are you really a victim or are you just stupid? Like natural selection is a thing, right? So at some point, maybe you're just a little freaking idiot, He was able to convince the stupid people to do something stupid and it worked in his favor. But at least he did it honestly. I prefer that. I do. All these YouTubers are just going to try to take your money without telling you about it. And they do it in sly ways. Don't think we don't notice. I think everyone notices. You watching, you notice. We all notice this stuff. Here's my Patreon. Patreon, bro, what? Why are we paying you? You got ad revenue. And then we got this video of somebody saying, hey, he had this website where he was selling videos on how to do coding problems. And his complaint here is that, oh, well, he's just borrowing from LeetCode. So why is LeetCode able to do this and nobody cares? But when, you got to have some consistency, right? So let's go into scandal number 9 or 3. Now we're talking about corporate warfare. My voice cracked. Sorry. Copyright warfare. He's been on a tear with copyright strikes. And it's part of why I'm kind of he has great videos. I want to show him, but I'm scared too. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little scared. Even though I got no views, I don't know if he's got some, dude, he's TechLead, bro. He's probably got some script, but he's been going around. However, I think it's misunderstood. If you really look at the content that's been taken down, find that a lot of it is pretty dishonest. As somebody who makes YouTube videos, I don't make good YouTube videos, but I make them. It is very easy to bend context and bend the narrative. It was for a reason. These people were putting him in a bad light and completely leaving out facts. Once it's out there, once that narrative is out there, it's hard to beat. Here's the thing, man. TechLead walked so we could run. So many tech YouTubers would not be here today if it weren't for TechLead. And so if you put yourself in Mr. TechLead's shoes, you can kind of see life sucks, man. I want you to picture yourself waking up one day. You woke up one day, you went on your devices, and you saw a headline that said your name, and then next to it, scammer. Confused. You're like, what can you do? And you say to yourself, oh, I'm going to come up and speak my innocence. But then you realize, dude, it's too late. People aren't going to believe you. That's what TechLead probably feels as well. How are you supposed to convince these people? You got some blue-haired people, man. Nothing worse than blue-haired people. You cannot convince a blue-haired person. What can you counteract with blue to make green, right? Because green's a good positive color. How do we throw some coloring in that damn hair to make it green? And so thanks for coming to my TED Talk, right? This is a good TED Talk. So I know what you're thinking, right? You read the title. You're thinking to yourself, Tread Jordan, how is he a good guy? Are you clickbaiting me here? You see these armchair detectives, right? Your CoffeeZilla, right? It's always easy to pick on the guy that's already getting picked on. Your TechLead. Drop my damn mic again. Mr. TechLead had to take a risk with some of the stuff he did. Fire, right? Nobody does something scammy on purpose unless it's, an idiot. I don't think Mr. TechLead's an idiot. I don't. I think he's smart enough to know he would have been risking his entire career doing that. And so TechLead was a good guy all along. He did not hide his interest in money. The good guys are the ones that don't lie about it.